What's going on? So today we're going to talk about what's happened in the past 24 hours or so. So, as I told y'all yesterday, the fuel pump went in the tank and it's not running anymore. So I was going to call the junk man. As I did, I called the junk man, and you know what the junk man did? Well, let's see. Let's go through the events of after the video from yesterday. First thing that happened. So I called the junk man. Junk man called me back. He said, okay, yeah, I'll be out there at such and such a time. And it was going to be at night. And I didn't care. And I had it on Facebook Marketplace. But people on Facebook Marketplace are full of shit. They see that you have something on there for a certain amount, and then they're going to try to get it for less. I was giving it away at this point because I don't need it getting told in my name. So, they just kept lowballing me. So I said, screw it. I'll call the scrap man. I called the scrap man. He said, yeah, I'm on my way now. I said, oh, okay. Now, this was at 8 o'clock. 9 o'clock passed. 10 o'clock passed. 11 o'clock passed. So, all right, he ain't coming. So I started looking for other people who wanted, like last night. Now, 12:30 come around, and I hear noises outside. So I go to the door, I look out the door, and sure enough, somebody's trying to get into the truck. Now this is where a lesson comes in. Never give your address to anybody unless they're on their way. Otherwise, they might try to steal your shit. So I went and got my gun. And I told him if he doesn't leave, I'm going to shoot him. And I meant business. I have nothing to lose. Nothing. And I'm legal. I don't care. I'm legal. So it is what it is. And that's putting it nicely, what I said. Really nicely. So he left. He did a smart thing. And I don't blame him, because I would love to. And he ain't been back. And I don't think he's going to be back either. But, so, after that happened, somebody sends me their number on Facebook Marketplace and says, oh, I want to come out and take a look at it tonight. I said, oh, okay, all right, cool. Mind you, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. I said, where you coming from? She says she's coming from Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is not far from here, but where she was coming from in Pennsylvania was like an hour and a half away. So I said, all right, cool, I'll stay up. So I stayed up and I waited and I waited and I waited and I waited. 3 o'clock in the morning comes around. Here she is just pulling up. She said she wanted to trade me a Hyundai Santa Fe. Now, I don't like Hyundai Santa Fe's. I'm not a fan of Hyundai unless it's an accent. I don't like it. But I said I'd do it anyway because I could use it even if I needed to go to the hospital or something, because I don't believe in calling the ambulance around here because they'll take you to this place called PG and you'll die. And if they don't take you to PG, they'll take you to this other place called Doctors. First you'll be a test subject and then you'll die. So she gets here, and I told her, the fuel pump is bad. It's going to need to be changed if you plan on driving up out of it. So she breaks out her tools, and she's underneath of the thing, and she's getting it, trying to pull the tanks off and stuff. And comes to a thing where I say, I got the title here, and I got the key. You got the title? She said, yeah, I got the title. Okay. So I gave her the key, and she gave me the key to hers, and she goes and starts working on the thing again. Then it starts raining briefly, and she said, well, maybe we should switch everything over. Now in my mind, I'm going, this is not a good idea. Not even hardly. I said, well, you got the title first? She said, yeah, but I got to dig it out. It's underneath all this stuff. Now, you could clearly see that this woman and her son was living in the car. I mean, I ain't nobody's fool. So I said, all right, we can go ahead and switch the stuff out, but I need that title. She said, okay. So she starts digging, and she's putting stuff out of hers into the camper. I took my stuff out of the camper and put it in hers, and doing the swap thing or whatever. And she goes and says, well, I can't find it, but I know it's in here. And I said, oh, okay. I said, is it in your name? She said, no, I never had it switched over, but the tags go to it. Now, if you from the hood and you know good and damn well that that's a sign of something being stolen. So I said, all right, well, I can't do nothing unless you get the title. Mind you, it's pushing 6 in the morning. We've been out there since 3 in the morning. It's rained. It's did all kind of shit. She's just wasting my time at this point. So she goes and says, okay, well, I want to look again right quick and see if the title is in here. And we bullshit. So she looks again, and it wasn't in there. So then she said, oh, it must be in the safe. It must be in the safe back at my house. I mean, I got to come back down here anyway so I can bring you the back seat to the car, and so I can just bring it back then. And I said, no, you ain't gonna bring it back then. You're gonna go get it now, and you're gonna come back before I have to go to dialysis. She said, well, I guess I could do that, but I really, I gotta fix the truck first. And I said, no, you can give me my key, and I'll give you a key, and you take that raggedy ass key or whatever it is, and you run up there, and you get the title. If this is what you want to do. And I said it just like that. So she goes. You could tell she had the look of frustration because she knew she was bullshitting me. Well, she planned on scamming me out of the fucking truck. I used to be a con artist. You ain't gonna pull one over on me. I ain't gonna say that it's impossible, but I'm gonna say it's damn difficult. So she goes and she gets in the truck, she leaves. She calls me about 2 hours later and says, oh, well, you can get a title through Vermont. It's easy to get a title through Vermont. And I said, yeah, now, technically, yeah, you could get a title through Vermont. Just takes a month. I ain't got a month to wait. I said, you said you got the title. Bring me the title, and we'll do the swap. So she said, oh, okay. All right. I said, yeah, okay. All right, bye. So 2 hours pass. She gets back here. It's 10 o'clock. And she said, I walked out. She's taking the stuff out the camper, putting it back in her truck. I said, you got a title? She said, no. I must have lost it somewhere. Bitch, you ain't had the title from the jump. You knew you ain't had the title. You was trying to bullshit somebody, and you got caught up in your bullshit. That's what happened. Ain't had no goddamn business coming down here thinking you gonna scam me out of the truck and the camper. You crazy as a monkey's testicles if you think that I'm gonna just get this thing away. Like, no, that ain't happening. And then what? I'm driving this thing with the tags that go to it, and then I get pulled over and it's stolen or some bullshit, man. Come on now. I've been around the block more than once. Shit. Well, she tried. She tried everything she could. When she first got here, she was flirting with me. She was trying to throw the pussy at me. She's all kind of, just anything she could. And see, I don't work like that. Now, I mean, I like women just like the next man. At the same time, I know a hoe when I see one. I can't say enough about that, because it ain't legal for me to say the things that I know. But I know a hoe when I see one. And I know a scam when I see one, just like I know a hoe when I see one. And come on now. So I guess I'm supposed to be dumb nigger. Oh, by the way, she was white. But I guess I'm supposed to be stupid nigger or something. I'm just supposed, oh yeah, here, take the keys, go ahead, or come back when you can with the title in the back. What the fuck do I look like? So after that happened, I was so infuriated by the fact that I was just infuriated for a lot of different reasons. A whole lot. First off, this bitch wasted my whole night. I've been up since yesterday at this time, I think. Bitch wasted my whole night. Second thing, I got tow truck drivers, or fake tow truck drivers, trying to steal my shit. I mean, just a fucked up night. And then I got people saying dumb shit like, oh, I'll give you $200. First off, and let me explain something to y'all. Now, some of y'all know this already, and some of y'all don't, but I'm going to sit here and say it anyway. When you're negotiating, and you see something that you know good and fucking well is worth way more than what it's posted for, you don't go asking, oh, you take $200 or $300 less? Will you take $500 less? Will you just give it to me? Because I'm just a good person. You should just give it to me. You don't do that. That's an easy way to get shot in the hood. I'm just being honest with you. Not that I would do that. But I'll definitely cuss you out or give you a hard time or waste your time just like you're wasting my time, because I enjoy wasting people's time who waste my time. And then it ain't such a waste of time for me anymore. So I got mad. Really mad. And I had a hatchet in my hand when she was leaving, and I buried the hatchet twice. Not in the truck this time. But I don't know if I want to talk about that. So, and I pushed the truck by myself out of the parking space that it was in, down the hill, and around the corner. Which, as you can see, it's not in the parking space no more because cars are passing by. Yeah. Now, I'm going to attempt to take the gas tank off and try. I hope this seat ain't wet. This bitch. I'm going to attempt to hold on, y'all. Oh, this bitch. She left the damn door open when it was raining last night. Fucking common cunt. Anyway, so I'm going to attempt to lay on my back and pull this gas tank off. It's not going to go well. I don't think that. I know that it's not going to go well. I'm 100% sure it's not going to go well. Now, I know some of y'all are saying right now, Brother Tom, why can't you just be positive? Because there's nothing really positive about the whole damn situation. From start to finish, Nothing. Well, there is one thing. I still have my truck and my camper. So far. And I have a buddy who lives in North Carolina who is currently not in North Carolina. He is in the National Forest out in Virginia, close to Roanoke, and he's headed up this way. So not only am I going to try to attempt to pull the gas tank off, but he's going to try to help to attempt to pull the gas tank off with me. And then, hopefully, with any luck, I won't have to get rid of this damn thing. Now I have a fuel pump right here. Fuel pump's in right here. But getting that joker in there is going to be a pain in the butt. Now I'm thinking about just drilling a hole in the bed and sliding the camper back is what I'm thinking. But we'll see what happens. Also, doing a van interview. Stay tuned for that. It should be interesting. Probably sometime over the weekend, maybe. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that's about that for that. And that's today's video, and I will talk to y'all later. If you haven't told somebody you love them today, make sure you tell them you love them, because if you don't tell them you love them, and they are scamming people, they might not make it home. So, make sure you tell them you love them, because there's crazy people out here who shoot scammers, especially in the hood. Not me. Just saying. And I will talk to you later.